From Morocco, a nickname Volubilis. Thank you very much.
Marhaba.
Well,
Marhaba.
means
Welcome.
good.
Elinas, marhaba.
Merhaba. Thank you very much. And Moroccans are a very friendly people.
Yes.
Yeah?
And a lot of hospitality. Morocco is famous by its hospitality. People are friendly.
Okay. You live in Morocco all your life, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Born in Morocco, I was made in Morocco.
Very nice. And what about the geography of your country?
Well, it's Morocco is 710,000 square kilometers. It has like 3,000 kilometers of the ocean, Atlantic Ocean on the west border, then bordered in north by the Mediterranean Sea, 500 kilometers. Then there is Algeria on east and Mauritania in south, bordering Morocco. Morocco has a very special geography because it has mountains. Reef chain mountains in the north Morocco, then the Atlas divided on three chains. Middle Atlas chain mountain, High Atlas and the Anti-Atlas. This gives this particularity to Morocco with the huge mountains, so inaccessible places, and this inaccessibility kept the authenticity of a lot of Berbers living on those parts. Keeping the authenticity, the originality, traditions.
Which one is the authenticity, the originality of Morocco?
Well, the originality
Talking now
of Morocco
about
are the
history
Berbers.
and culture.
The Berbers are the first inhabitants of Morocco. It's like if you say Indians in America. And then they are the majority in Morocco. Then the Arabs came. The Arabs came bringing Islam and the Arabic, but before the Berbers, which is a very old civilization of about 3,000 years.
Wonderful mountain people.
Yes.
We've seen the nice museum in I guess yesterday in the garden in Marrakech.
Good. You like it?
I like very much.
Interesting, yeah. So the Berbers, of course, living in Morocco with a very old civilization, 3,000 years, with heritage. I mean, they transmitted the kitchen. We have, for example, the tagine. We cook the tagine in Morocco, which won the first prize of international kitchen. I mean, of slow food.
Okay.
The first international.
How long takes?
Of slow food. Well, for cooking a tagine, it takes about 1 hour, 1 hour 30. Well, 1 hour, 1 hour 30. And it's a very healthy kitchen, a lot of vegetables, and little meat or chicken, spicy. It's not stressed because the women cut the vegetables, put argan oil or olive oil, some meat, some spices, cover it and go to do things she has to go to do. And when you come back, you find the tagine cooked. Especially we cook it on fire, charcoal, you know. And the fire switch off. The pottery kept warm, the inside, and you eat when you want.
You
No
make
stress.
at home, you make?
Yeah.
How
No
long you
stress at
cook
all.
it?
Well, you cut vegetables and you build the tagine if you want. And then you cover it. And you leave it. It's not stressing. You can do it in 15 minutes and you leave. You only have to adjust between the vegetables and meat. You don't put a lot of tomato that will put a lot of sauce and then it will switch off the fire. Don't put a lot of potato, it will absorb all the sauce and it will burn. Okay. You have to
keep a balance.
You need experience and then it's not stressing.
And the horses we saw last night, they still on the mountains, they use horses and many donkeys we've seen on the valleys.
Yeah, of course, when you are in a mountain, living in a mountain, to defend yourself from the wadi, which are the rivers. You don't build on the bed of the river. They are dangerous, periodical rivers. So you live on the top. You need a donkey to go to work in both sides of the rivers for farming, to carry wood, to carry things you need for your home, which is rock. And the donkey creates its path. We call it the Berber 4x4 Land Rover.
Very nice.
The horse is very respected by Moroccans, and that's why we have the national sport is called before soccer or football is Fantasia.
Okay, we've seen yesterday.
When they ran with the team in the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad, the team we celebrate that in Morocco. Each tribe has its team. And they are judged by the wearing jalaba, the jalaba, the slippers, how they take care of their horse, and they are judged at the end of the race when they shoot with their guns or with their rifles, typical Berber rifles. They have to shoot in the same fraction of second. That means solidarity between the warriors.
Okay, I see.
And they are judged by that, and the king give the primes for the first teams.
Okay, two more things, because we have sort of time. Yeah, one thing is about the character of the Moroccans, the personality, if we can say this.
Well,
all this morphology
is a variety of regions and geography and weather. So that's why French, for example, when they colonized Morocco between the 1912 and 56, and the director was the Marshal Liberté, he said, Morocco is the country of contrasts, because he didn't understand nothing. It's very various. Yeah, Moroccans, there's a lot of variety. The weather changed in 3 hours driving from -15 degrees in Toubkal mountain to 45 degrees in the desert in 4 hours or 5 hours traveling. So the behavior changed, the kitchen changed, the vegetation changed, the color of skin changed, the traditions changed, everything changed. So Morocco is a country of huge varieties, contrasts.
And the personality of the people?
Well, the Berbers are very proud about their knowledge and their civilization. And we received the Arabs. The Berbers were polytheist and Jewish. The Jewish still Jewish. The Berbers became Muslim step by step. And we always received even Jewish coming from Andalusia, and that's made a mixture. We have also people from the south, Sahara, bottom of Africa, and that's made the Moroccan character very open, because it's a mixture of traditions and knowledge of people who came from other places, bringing this knowledge to Morocco.
Oh, great. And the last thing, my friend Karim, I read in the book that you have what % of illiterate people?
We have about 49% now.
Why so much?
Why? Because Morocco was under the colonization until 1956, and Moroccans went to the mountain, to inaccessible mountain, preparing the resistance. And when French left Morocco in 1956, we were 15% only could read, 85%. So step by step, after the liberation of Morocco, we started forming professors, building schools, and the geography of Morocco is very inaccessible. Added to that, the desert, there are nomadic tribes, there is no moving school with the tents. So that's why It's 50%. It's very high.
Okay,
But
Karim.
things are going better step by step.
Thank you very much.
You're
All the
welcome.
best.